Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
First of all, thank you so much for joining us and taking the time out to kick it with us and to do this cool little interview. So thank you.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
having me. I'm so excited about this. I can't believe this is
Yeah.
happening.
Yes, Queen. I see everybody's joining in. I see your fans are coming in. So that is super dope. So, first and foremost, with everything going on in the world, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm pretty awesome, I can't complain. We just launched a show on Netflix. Not every day you get to say that. So I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm just enjoying life right now as much as I can. With this pandemic and everything going on in the world, there's a lot of things that are happening, but we're just trying to stay positive and just, keep our head in the game.
That's right. I love that attitude. Yes, positivity.
Yeah.
We need that right now because
We do.
there's a lot
Yeah.
happening right now. So I love how
Yo.
positive you are. I love you on social media. I love you spreading the message, especially for young people. And I know young people love you. So let's get this started. So for those who don't know you, Ama, let us know, where are you from?
I am from South Africa. I was born in the Eastern Cape in a town called Etala, which is a very small town in the Eastern Cape. I think there's a population of, if I'm not mistaken, probably like 1,000 people. So that's
Wow.
where I was born. That's where my family is. That's where everyone in my family is from there. But I grew up in Johannesburg. I'm sure everyone's pretty familiar with Johannesburg. I grew up there, and I'm an actress. I guess I could say that. Yeah, and that's me.
Yes, you are an actress and a killer actress
Yes.
at that. A killer actress at that. But where did you get the acting bug from? Did you know that you always wanted to be an actor? Because I know a lot of people who are acting, sometimes they're like, I was doing this, I was doing that, and then I loved it. And there's some people who are like, I was born for this. I knew I
Mm.
wanted to do it. So where did you get that acting bug from?
Yeah, it definitely started from a very young age. I loved watching movies, and I think as a South African kid, we just find American movies and monologues so cool. So I used to like reenact those monologues, and I'd make my whole family watch me and my guys just like check this out. And I like performing. I was just such a hyperactive child. Like my parents didn't know what to do with me, so I guess they just put me on stage, and it just I fell in love. And as I grew up, I realized that this could actually be like I could do this professionally. So yeah, it started from literally since I was a kid. Everyone in my family knew that Emma's going to be an actress, and it's quite crazy that all of this is happening because growing up, I'll tell everyone, I'm going to be an actress, like all my other friends and people that I went to school with. I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer. And I was like, I'm going to be an actress. And then everyone was like, what? Like, what are you saying? Like, okay. They'll be like, okay, that's cute, that's cute. But, like now that everything is actually happening, they're like, wow. Like, this girl told us since she was a kid, she used to tell
Yeah.
us that she's going to do this. And now that she's actually doing it, it's like, everyone is like, wow, okay, we see you, Amma. We see you.
Yes,
It's like that kind
that
of thing.
that is the true manifestation. Like manifest it and it
Mm,
will come true. So I know you just said
exactly.
that you used to like grow up watching American movies or just movies in general. What were some of your favorite movies growing up watching?
My favorite movies growing up, I used to like the normal stuff, man. It's nothing like classic, which really upsets me. But I used to like Bring It On.
Oh,
I love to Bring It On, like Shabuya, Shabuya Rock Hall. Oh
hey.
my goodness, I was obsessed. High School Musical, Hannah Montana, like Disney stuff. I remember actually as a kid. This is a very long story, but I'll cut it short.
It's all good, girl.
As a
We're
kid,
here for you.
no, can I tell you how I scammed my family, like as a kid, to make them watch High School Musical with me? I think High School Musical 2 came out, and like I was watching TV with my family, and they were like, I'm like, guys, can you please watch High School Musical 2? Everyone in school has watched it, and everyone's bullying me because I haven't watched it. Like I'm the only kid who hasn't watched High School Musical 2. And my family was like, okay, let's just watch High School Musical 2. And they play the movie. I knew the entire movie word for word. And they were
Oh
like,
my God.
what? She's lying to us. Like she's watched this movie 1,000 times. But I wanted my family to watch it with me. I was just so dramatic. I
Yeah.
was such a problem.
I love that. So I was talking to Koti yesterday and I told her, I remember when I seen the promo for Blood and Water, and I was like, wait a minute, two black girls. I see a beautiful
Mm,
dark skinned black girl with braids. And I'm like, wait, what is this on Netflix? Because I feel like as a black girl, I don't really see a lot of that on Netflix. So I love the representation. So for you, was there anybody for you growing up that you seen that was like, yo, she looks like me, I want to be like her, kind of, or something along the lines of someone acting that looks like you, or did you not see any representation for you growing up?
I mean, I definitely did. I mean, Gabrielle Union was someone I really looked up to like growing up. I thought she was stunning, and she got such nice roles, and I always saw myself doing something like that.
Yeah.
Here back at home, it's very funny because in South Africa, obviously, because the majority, I know in America it's a bit different because you guys are minorities there, but in South Africa we're majority, so seeing a black person or a black lead is not unusual.
Right.
But I think in South Africa, I'll definitely say Uxolile Shabalala, who plays Fix's mom on the show. She was someone I looked up to growing up. Also Lupita, like when she made her speech at the Oscars, I think that was such a powerful moment. Seeing someone who looks like me, go up on that stage and tell me, I felt like she was speaking to me. She said, "Your dreams are valid." I think I was like, what, 14, 15? But that really hit me. I was like, wow, like this is actually possible. I can actually do this. Like, look at her, like she's up there. Like, if she can do it, then I can do it. And I'm hoping that like this platform with Netflix and what we're doing inspires other people, and another generation to see that, wow, it's actually possible. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, it definitely is, girl. When I seen that promo, I was like, what? Black girls, yes. Brave. I
Yes.
love it.
Let's
It was so
let's take up all the space, guys. Let's take up
okay.
all the space.
Let's get this
Literally.
melanin all over the place. Let's take it all up.
Just just give it to them. Give it to them. Whether they don't want it or they want it, we just yeah, take, take, take.
Yeah, yes. So Blood and Water, amazing show on Netflix. Season one did killer. I was obsessed. I think I've seen it 3 times. But tell us how the audition process was. Like, how did you hear about this role? And did you originally audition for the role of Pulane first?
How I heard about the role, so the casting director, Kutlwano Ditsele, is I interned for him in high school. That's how serious I was about acting, guys. Like during summer holidays, I was interning for people in the industry. So I interned for him in high school, and he's like a big casting director in South Africa. He is known to kind of spot like what the next big thing is. Like he's done that a lot. So I worked for him, I think, when I was 18, and I auditioned for a show for him, and I didn't get that role. But then, like years later, for Blood and Water, he sends me an SMS, and he's like, "Yo, there's this show I think you'd be really dope for. Like, just send in a tape." And I did that, and I sent in a tape, and they really liked my audition, wanted to see me in person. I flew down to Joburg. I was in Cape Town. I was studying. Sorry, by the way, I was studying in Cape Town. I flew down to Joburg, did my callback. It was a very long process, actually, of going
Yeah.
back and forth and testing chemistries with different characters. But yeah, I auditioned for Bileng. Like that was the role I went for, and that's the role I got.
Yes, that's right, Queen. That's
Yeah,
right. I
exactly.
love Pulang. Like Pulang, I love her because she's loyal. She stands up for what she believes in. She's loyal to her family, her friends. She's a little detective. She doesn't play any games. So for the character Pulang, did you see yourself in her, or was there any characteristics that you were like, all right, this is how I was when I was a little bit younger when I was in high school?
Yeah. Well, when I went to audition, well, when I did my tape, rather, I asked my friend to help me with it, and I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a big deal. What if I'm not what they're looking for? I was very nervous, and my friend is like, girl, this is literally you. I don't know why. Like, they're looking for Ama. Like, they want Ama. Like, just go there and be yourself. I definitely related to her on a lot of things. I think the fact that she's very driven, if she wants something, she goes for it, and just the fact that she's also very family oriented. Like I love my family. I know I'll do anything for them. They like my biggest support system. So I think I leaned more into that and those experiences in my life with my family and just being someone who goes for something that I want. But in terms of high school experiences, not at all. Like Buleng in like one scene, she like tells her mom she's going to a party, and her mom was like, okay, and then she just leaves. I'm like, my mom would never do that. Like my mom would be like, girl, you're
Okay.
staying in this house, okay? Whose house? Do you
Okay.
pay me bills? Like, excuse you. So it was fun living my high school experience like through her again. That was
Yes, when I
fun.
seen Pulang tell her mom like I'm out, I was like, oh, okay.
Like, girl, she's a black woman, okay? Like she's no what are they called?
Yes,
Karen. She's not Karen. No, 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 no,
not
no.
Karens. We don't do
No.
no Karens.
Exactly.
Yes, Queen. Were you surprised because you guys have a lot of fans, and I love the fan base for this show. So, were you shocked by the fan reactions and how much love that you guys were getting for this show?
Yes, definitely. I was so I was so surprised, but it's so sweet. I love the fans as well. I love the fact that people are really supporting the show, enjoying our work, but more than anything, supporting African talent, you know.
Yeah.
I think for a very long time we have not been given the opportunity or the platform to tell our own stories. Um, so I think the fact that this is happening and people are supporting it is just showing the world that okay, it's possible. You know, we don't have to get in, you know, people from outside to tell our stories. We can do it here at home with African talent, with African crew, and people will like it, like all over the world. You know,
Yes.
you don't really have to lean on. Maybe people won't vibe with it, so maybe people won't gel with it. So yeah, I'm really grateful for the fans. Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, they're super, super dope. Shout out to them. They're in the
Love
live
them.
right now. They are
Yeah.
amazing. I feel like the chemistry with you guys were super amazing. I felt like you guys were really friends. Like I felt like I was watching a real life story. So, how was the chemistry working with everyone on set? And do you still talk to everybody today?
Definitely. We were real life friends. It just, I don't know how it happened. It just, we naturally gelled with each other. I think we just all were focused on creating this really dope and awesome show. What I really enjoyed about this cast, it was so special in a way that we would pray before we would get on set, you know, every day without fail. I've never done anything like that in my career, like where we pray and we just involve, God is so involved in what we're doing.
Yes.
So yeah, that was very special. I really, really like their family, from the makeup to the art department, to the wardrobe, to the cast, the directors. We all just really gelled with one another.
That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, I love watching you guys on screen. Unfortunately, this amazing show premiered during COVID and Corona, and we're all at home. So you guys weren't really able to premiere the movie like how, normally people do the carpets and the junkets. So how was that? Was that really hard for you guys? And because I feel like it wasn't because people still watch the show and I think it's doing amazing and it's doing amazing numbers. But for you, how was that? Not being able to like walk the carpets and do the junkets and promote the
Yeah.
movie.
I think not
Well,
being able
show.
to walk the
Sorry.
carpet was the most tragic part about it. That's it. Was just not being able to walk the carpet because we had planned our outfits like since last year already. We were like, girl, I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna do this, and it was so exciting. And then COVID was like, no, you guys are not. Um, so I think that part was very. I mean, that was sad, but you know, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. You know, the fact that people are at home, they have nothing to do but watch Netflix. So you know, you just have to weigh your options. You know, everything works out the way it's supposed to. But during the press junkets and interviews, I think not, let me say I don't prefer, but I think it's nice the fact that we're able to do it like, I feel like this is the way forward. I think this is how interviews are
Yes.
going to be, you know? So it's good that we kind of are getting used to it now and just getting the hang of it. Okay, this is how things are going to work.
Yeah, I love it because it gives the fans a chance to kind of interact and to talk to the
Exactly.
people and to talk to you and
Yeah.
to reach out to you. So I love it. I really really do. So I know the show just premiered, so it's super early to say season 2 because I see everybody in the comments. They're like season 2, season 2. So I know you're not sure yet, but where would you like to see Pulang in season 2? Where would you like to see your character?
I don't know. I'm really open to what the writers have for her. We have an incredible writer and director, which is Lucipo Dumisa. So I really trust her and how creative she is. I think she will come up with something genius, man, something that we all don't expect. So I'm really open to whatever the writers decide to write.
Yeah, I'm like the fans in the comments. I'm like, yeah, season 2, because the episodes, it's 6 episodes. I think I watched it about 3 times, and I'm like, yes, this is such an amazing show. So I know everyone's
Thank you.
excited for season 2 because you guys killed it. So you played. This is not your first role, which I love, but going forward for you, what are some roles that you would like to tackle that maybe you haven't yet, or what type of characters that you would like to play?
Oh, so fun. I was talking about this today. I would really like to play like a superhero. Like
Ooh,
that would be so interesting. Like just someone who kicks butt. Like and has guns and like ga, 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 ga. Like it's just so cool. Like I really want to do something like that. I'd like to play superhero. I think that would be dope.
Yeah, that I can totally see it. I would love it because
Really?
we need more melanin. We need more
Yeah,
black
yeah.
girl superheroes. But I can totally see you. So your star is definitely rising, girl. You are
Thank
super
you.
dope. So something I love, you posted the black square in your social media in solidarity with Black Lives Matter. And I have a lot of friends who are not in America and they're all over the place. And can you just speak to the whole like, Black Lives Matter is just not an American thing. It's actually a global situation. So I think a lot of
Definitely.
people misinterpret that and they forget that it's all over the world.
No, I agree with you 100%. Like, I think even here at home, we have a situation very similar to what is happening there. I think it's just a thing of black people being tired. We're being tired of trying to validate who we are and just existing in a society that does not see us. You know, how many times does a black person have to lose their lives? How many times does a black person have to, I don't know, but we just go through so much in life and we're kind of just like being made to like, okay, no, it's fine, like it's quiet and whatever. It's like, no, guys, this is not okay. You know,
Okay.
and I really hope that this is the last generation that goes through this. Like, it can't go on for any longer than this. It can't, you know?
Exactly.
And I'm so proud of people for using their voices to stand up for what's right and to tell like the governments and people in power that change needs to come. People want change, and I'm glad that people are actually like doing everything they're doing. Like, guys, keep on using your voice, and yeah, shout out to you
Yeah,
guys.
that's amazing. And shout out to you for using your platform and putting that out there because I thought that was super dope. And just to have young people, like you said, like I hope that this is the last generation that has to go through this. So
Yeah,
I love seeing young people encouraged and they have that fire and they're out there and they're not playing any games.
yeah. No, we
I,
really hope that this is the last generation that has to go through this. It can't
yeah,
go on for any longer. I'm sorry, it can't.
exactly. We're not here for it. We're tired.
We're not here for it, guys. No, no.
We are tired. Something I'm not tired of. You were in Cosmo magazine with some amazing South African actresses and up and coming actresses, which I thought that was super, super dope. And something that you've been kind of vocal about, and I think you talked about this in the interview, was the underpaying of young actors and actresses, because you're really vocal about this. So talk about that a little bit, because I feel like a lot of people don't know what that is.
I think it's not just young actors. I think it's a broad. I think it's actors in general. I think that sometimes. Oh, let me actually speak to young actors because that's what I said in the interview. Let me stick to that. But I think what I was just trying to, the point I was trying to make is that a lot of times when you up and coming in the industry, people can see that you just want the opportunity, and will really use that to their advantage to not pay you fairly, not give you proper conditions in terms of working, but because like we know she's a young actress, she really wants to do this, we'll just give her whatever. So I think it's important that we just build an industry that is sustainable for the young generations of people coming up, and that people just know that that's like I'm still doing a job at the end of the day,
Right.
regardless of the fact that I want to break it into the industry. You shouldn't like people shouldn't take advantage of that. I think people should encourage that. People should support that, especially people in higher positions. Encourage young people, support young people. Don't try exploit young talent and young people because they don't know any better. I don't stand for that.
Exactly. That's right. Let them know, girl. We're tired. This is the We Are
Yeah,
Tired interview because we are
we
tired.
are tired
We are
actually.
tired. We are
Yeah, we
tired.
are.
But no, I love
Yeah.
how vocal you are about that. Something I loved about Blood and Water, the music on the show was super amazing. It was super dope. I told Kosi yesterday that I feel like I was shazamming a lot of music, a lot of South African music. But what are you actually listening to right now?
Yo, I'm not even listening. I'm not listening to a lot of music. I'm lying. What is this girl's name? I think it's Alina Barez.
Oh yes,
Is
it
that how
is.
you say her name?
I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I don't want to screw up her name, but yeah, I
I'm
know exactly what
digging
you're
her
talking
up.
about.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, girl. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just downloaded her album and I've just been listening to that. It's really dope.
Yes, yes, yes. And are you, besides Blood and Water, are you binging anything right now or watching anything right now?
No, I don't have time. I'm literally working. I'm working on a South African production right now called Gomorrah. It's a telenovela. It plays every weekday. So I just came back from work literally just now, and
Yes.
yeah, and literally it's like 5:30 every morning. I had to get up and go to work, so I don't have time to do anything but work.
Yes.
So
So
yeah,
where can fans see Gamora? Because I love that you're also on that because I've read that you were handpicked for that. So where can your fans see
yeah.
that at?
You can see it on Zanti Magic for the South African, all South African peeps. It's on Zanti Magic Taste every day, 7:30. Every weekday, 7:30. And also it's on Showmax, which is like an app you can download. And yeah, it's on Showmax. It's been added there.
That is super dope. You are super busy, and girl, I appreciate you for even taking the time and kicking it with us for this little bit. Let your fans know where they can find you on social media, where they can just to talk to you, where they can find you at, and what you're working on.
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. This has been really dope.
Yeah.
Fans can find me on Instagram at Ama Qamata, which is AMAQAMATA. And I only have one account. I've seen there's a lot of people who are pretending to be me. I only have one account. It has a blue tick.
Okay, clip that here, girl. Let them know.
You know the one with the blue tick? That's me. That's me. And and then on Twitter it's Ama underscore Qamata at so it's Ama AMA underscore Qamata at QAMATA. And that is the only that's where you guys can find me. I don't have Facebook. I know there's someone on Facebook pretending to be me. That's not
Oh,
me. Like it's just so weird. It's like guys really, but it
well,
is what it
Amma,
is.
that's how you know you made it. When people start making fake pages and pretending to be you, that's how you know you made it, girl.
You know, I'm low-key flattered actually. I'm like, wow, like this is actually happening.
Exactly.
People actually pretending to be me. Oh my goodness, girl, you doing something, hey?
You out here killing
I'm just
it.
kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Please report those accounts. Report
Yes.
them, guys.
Report the fake accounts, but follow your account. Miss Alma, beautiful black queen. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to speak with you again. We cannot wait for season 2 and just sending you blessings and love your way for everything that's coming up your way because you are a rising star and we are all obsessed with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I just saw comments. I also have TikTok. I always forget I have this
Oh,
app. I have TikTok. It's Ama Qamata official.
yes.
Yeah, that's my TikTok.
I love it. Make sure you guys follow Alma on all the social medias and keep up with her to see what she's doing. And make sure you guys keep up with her to see when season 2 is coming out. We're going to have Alma come back real soon. Alma, again, love. Thank you so much, beautiful, and enjoy the rest of your
Uh,
week.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Of course. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you later, Alma.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Where is the buzz? You said we used to be was mine. Oh, where is the buzz? Ooh.